Hey guys, it's Sam. It's Thursday, March 19th, 2009, and I changed my hair since the last time I made a video. I thought I would reveal it to you. I don't really know how I feel about it. It's a little intense. I might change it, but anyway. My hair. It's insane. It's like red, but like cranberry red, not fire engine red, which was what I was going for, so whatever. And it's all like actual mohawky, like all long and then all really short. And like if I wanted to put it up, I could. It's not really my thing, but if I wanted to, I could be all like punk rock. Yeah. Anyway, this is my hair. Thoughts? I'm putting it back down so I don't feel weird. Okay. Anyway, that's my hair. Today's topic is talking about our relationship with our family. And, if we're out to them and how we feel about having kids and what we would do about gender stuff in terms of kids. So first of all, my family is awesome. They're great. Awesome. I love my family. We're really close and we get along really well. And we talk about almost every single thing. And it's nice. It's me and my mom and my dad, and I have an older brother who's 8 years older than me. And he's married, and my sister-in-law is really cool, and I have a bunch of cousins, and they all have kids, and they're really nice. I don't see them very often, but in general, everybody's really cool, really nice, really accepting, whatever. When I initially came out as gay to my parents, my mom actually outed me to my family, which is a little weird, but whatever, it was fine. I wasn't there, and they were all on the family vacation, and they were all at like a lake, and my mom was sitting at a picnic table and talking to one or two of my cousins who were all like a good 15-20 years older than me, so they're all grown up. And I was just talking to them and kind of explained my whole coming out story to them. And then when she looked up at the end of the story, there was my entire extended family. And she said, oops. So that's how that happened. And everyone was fine. Everyone was cool. It didn't really come up. Doesn't really matter is the cool thing. Like, I'm still me. And everyone's been really cool. In terms of coming out as genderqueer, that took a little bit longer for me to talk to my parents about, just because it was something that I was really thinking a lot about, and the name changing thing, I didn't want to upset them. So that took longer, and I eventually had to change my email address, so it came out to a lot of people that way. And actually that's how it started the conversation with my parents. Even more than that though, I've touched on this before, but I have really open, real conversations with my parents about gender. And they know that I'm making this film, and they know that I'm thinking a lot about it, and I had a conversation with my dad a bunch of years ago where, I said this before, but where he basically asked how I identified in terms of my gender, and I said, well, I don't know. I'm a girl, but I'm not really a girl. And I'm not a boy, but I'm kind of like a boy. And he agreed, and was like, yeah, I understand that. And then a couple years later, when I figured out the whole genderqueer thing and talked to him about it, he said he was so happy that I had found a word that fit. As was I. It's nice to have words. So, yeah, the whole thing has been fine and nice, and my parents are really supportive and really loving and very open-minded, and the best you could ask for, really. I think they're great. And I guess the only problem is really that my parents are they want to know things. They're very inquisitive, and I'm very open about almost every single thing. And sometimes they want to know about things that I'm not ready to share. And that's when it gets a little tricky. So, you know, trying to find a balance of open communication, but a certain degree of privacy when it's needed. And generally what happens is I just don't talk about things if I'm not ready to, and that's okay. And then when I am, I bring it up, we talk about it, and it's fine. Basically, the only conflict is sometimes I need some space to think through whatever I'm going through, and then when I'm ready, then I bring it up to them, and then we talk about it. So it's cool. In terms of having kids, it's interesting. I definitely don't plan on birthing children. Nobody's popping out of me. That's not really going to happen. And I'm okay with that. Really, I couldn't handle it, honestly. The pain, all that pain, I don't think so. Even though the kid's not going to be coming out of me, I think that it's important. I think it's just an important part of life to help raise children at some point. And I know it's not for everybody, but I think that for me, I'm just kind of waiting for that maternal or parenting, let's say, non-gendered term, parenting instinct to kick in, because it definitely hasn't, and that's fine. I just think at some point it would be great to help raise a kid or two. I think I'll start with a pet. That would be a good first step. I've never had a pet. Maybe a dog or a cat or something. But in terms of how to raise a kid and gender, the biggest thing that I can think of is just letting the child choose things and not forcing them to do things that they don't want to do. And I think that that's really how my parents were with me, and sometimes, you know, helped me, pushed me a little when I needed to be pushed, but otherwise really let me do things that I wanted to do. I wasn't forced to take gymnastics or dance or anything, and I was allowed to play soccer for years and years and years. And my mom feels badly that I have terrible posture and am not flexible, and she thinks that's because she didn't put me in dance classes as a child, but I don't really think that's why. I think I'm just not flexible and don't really like dancing very much. But anyway, just basically raising a child in a way where they don't have to conform to any kind of gender thing unless they want to. And it doesn't even have to be about gender. It can just be about what they like, and that's cool. I like the gender neutral name idea. I think that's pretty rad. But yeah, that's really all I can think of about that. So anyway, I'll do a couple random stupid shots of my hair because I feel like it. And let me know what you think, because I'm thinking really strongly about bleaching it back to blonde, especially because I'm worried about going swimming, and I don't want to get dye in the pool, and I don't really want to wear a swim cap, but at this point I really think I'd have to. So let me know what you think about the hair. I'll see you guys next week, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye.